Yes.
Great. Right. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Bradshaw, and I'm going to give a quick update on the activities of the Permanent Service to Mean Sea Level. And I'd like to thank my colleagues, Andy Matthews and Chanmi Kim. So firstly, for those of you who are unfamiliar with our service, the PSMSL is a global data for mean sea level data dating back to 1933, and it's hosted by the UK's National Oceanography Centre. We're one of the key data centres for the Global Sea Level Observing System, and we're a service for IAG, IATSA, and GGOS. Our data are used to develop, validate ocean circulation, tidal and storm surge models, monitor tsunamis and storm surges, and look at long-term sea level changes as well as other activities. So the main activity of the PSMSL is to acquire and quality control, make available mean sea level data along with corresponding metadata. And we redistribute this in a common format. And we also produce and distribute sea level products such as trends and vertical land movement. And we work with other people around the world, improving the provision of tide gauge data. We're also involved in developing training programs and materials, ranging from installing equipment to analysing, quality controlling, and making available data. And we act as a focal point for questions about tides and sea level for the general public, policymakers, academics, and industry. And we want to provide free access to data and encourage its reuse. We want the PSMSL to be the go-to centre for mean sea level data and for users to have confidence in our service. We want to distribute the best possible data and metadata, track who's using it, and also give credit to everybody that's involved in the data lifecycle. And some of our recent activities have been focusing on improving the data and metadata and also giving credit. So the part of the latest Copernicus Marine reprocessed sea level product, we've been working on improving the dataset metadata, adding lineage metadata. We've been using data site metadata schema principles to ensure all of those involved with generating a dataset are given credit, such as the sensor operators, the network owners, the data centers, and data aggregators. And we've been doing this through using the contributor tags at the moment. We've also been increasing our data set, and one of the ways that we've been doing this is through the Citizen Science Project. This was launched by the NOC in January 2021 using the Zooniverse platform, and we transcribed handwritten tide gauge data from 2 sites in the UK. And it took a year and 6 days to transcribe 46 years worth of data. And we finally finished the QC process this year, and we're in the process of creating a DOI for the data using the British Oceanographic Data Centre's new data submission tool. And as part of this, we're ensuring that the over 3,000 contributors to this project are given credit. And finally, I'm just going to talk about some of our upcoming activities. So as usual, we're looking to improve the mean sea level data set with high sources of higher frequency data and improving the quality of the metadata that goes with it. We're continuing the development of interoperable metadata formats for use with sea level data and also using standardized names. We're increasing our use of ERDAP to help federate the data access. We're continuing developing a portal for delivering GNSS reflectometry sea level data. And we're improving software for automatic quality control of high frequency data. So I'm sorry I've rushed through that, but there you go. That's my presentation this morning. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Elizabeth. And the question? Yeah.
Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you for that. I've got a question. How do you plan to track users of your data?
At the moment, it's going to be through those people that reference the DOI. So if they put it in a paper or in perhaps a data set that they've produced, it's just going to be tracking that DOI.
Okay, I think I heard, if I remember correctly, your last presentation from your colleague on April. I think you mentioned that some users, some data providers were asking for imposing a license on the data sets. Is that?
So there are a couple of data providers that would prefer to be notified when the users are accessing those data. And one of the ways that we're looking at doing that is actually creating two DOIs for the main PSMSL data set, or several DOIs. So one that is a unlimited access, and then one that has a license on it. We've done that for other data sets that we've created DOIs for.
Okay, thank you.